Hello and welcome back to the channel on a 72 volt wired freedom again, touring the neighborhood. Haven't made a video in a while, had a lot going on in this past couple weeks and hadn't really had time to get out and ride. And I don't know if most of my viewers know it, but they had a tornado come down and tear up our neighborhood, and we've been out with power for 4 days. Finally got the e-bike all charged up, figured I'd go for a little ride and show y'all some of the devastation of the storm. There's just piles of brush and sticks and trees everywhere in the neighborhood. Down here in South Louisiana, we usually get a lot of hurricanes. This is my first experience with a tornado, and I got a newfound respect. I mean, look at it. It just took that whole guy's fence out completely, that half of what's left of that tree. And I've never had an experience with a tornado before, but now I know they're just as powerful as hurricanes. What's crazy about it is the fact that it went over my neighborhood. I got a big tree, fell and hit my house, went into through my roof. How's it going? And we've been dealing with that for a little bit. Still waiting for the adjuster to come by and tell us what they're gonna give us for the house and all the damage. First experience with that too. Wow, look at that big tree. It just laid over that whole guy's house. I mean, it's incredible, the power of that storm. It tore up a bunch of businesses around here too, in the front of my neighborhood. I mean, it's just mind-blowing how powerful this storm was able to just rip these trees out. And look at the size of that thing. Unbelievable. I don't think there was a house in my neighborhood that had a tree that wasn't untouched by this storm in some kind of way. They finally got power restored on Sunday, so we've been running off of generators for 4 days. And they finally got all the limbs and everything off all the power lines, so thank God we got power now. I know this is supposed to be an e-bike channel, but I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of what this storm has done around my neighborhood. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna start making some more videos pretty soon now we got power and I can charge up the bikes and everything. Hello. We're currently running on 60 volts on this system right now on a stock 60 volt battery. I got the 72 volt battery charged up, but I haven't I've just been running on 60 volt, just kind of playing around with the settings on the controller, trying to see what the most I can get out of it would be. And so far I'm able to pull out at least 55 amps out of the battery without it tripping the BMS. ridiculous. You see a lot of these blue roofs with the blue tarps everywhere now because everybody's got some kind of roof damage from the storm. I don't know what's going on over here. It looked like a bunch of glass in the street. Recently got a new set of tires for the Freedom. I got these Allscape tires. I have to show you what they look like when I get off in a minute. But these things are like motorcycle tires, man. They are crazy. How much thicker they are compared to the stock tires on a Freedom. And they're actually the same tires that e-bike guy uses on his Tommy bike. Is where I got the idea to get these tires from. Hello. Yeah, I figured if he can do 100 miles an hour on those tires, it'll hold up to me doing just 60 on my bike, no problem. But they are way better than the stock tires that come on this thing. I couldn't believe the thickness of the rubber. I'm sure they're going to last a lot longer. I've already changed the rear tire. I caught a flat the other day and had to change the tube, and I figured why not just throw the new tires on. Well, when the new tires came in, I thought I ordered two, and it ended up only being one, because I just looked at the picture on Amazon, figuring it was going to come with two, and it ended up being just one tire, but that's all right. The other one's on order, and it'll be in soon. I'll give a full review on how it performs with the new tires on it compared to the other ones. I just got the back one on now, and I can already feel like it's got a lot more traction. I definitely noticed the back tire is a little quieter too than the stock front, because I got a stock front on it and a Allscape rear, and the back tire is definitely a lot quieter, so I can't wait to put the front tire on. It's definitely going to be a lot quieter with that new tire. It's a little windy out here today. Sorry, we're coming out the front of the neighborhood. Gonna go right over to our usual spot. Just tour out the street real quick. See what she'll do top end wise with a 60-volt battery. Good headwind right now. Don't make that red light. Alright. So, whopping 37. Uphill 39. Definitely have no problem keeping up with traffic. In a headwind, 33 uphill. No problem. Let's see what we get going downhill. Alright, so that was an easy 40 going downhill. Go back to level 3 here. How you doing? see out here. Yeah, this system does pretty good with just a 60-volt battery. Like I said, I can pull 55 amps out of the battery and it doesn't cut it off. It's been doing that pretty good. And still run 40 miles an hour easily in a headwind on 60 volts. It's not too bad. If anybody was thinking about just upgrading to a direct drive system, the torque and all feels pretty much the same as the stock system on this bike. Actually, acceleration actually feels a little bit faster with the direct drive. They got a kid around here on a Sur-ron I've been trying to locate and race. I want to run him on a 72 volt and see how well I can keep up, or even if I can beat him. I don't know, but I haven't been able to flag him down. I seen him the other day and I guess he thought I was just some crazy old man trying to tell him to slow down, but I was actually trying to get him to race me. He took off and I don't know where he went. Hopefully next time I can see him and talk to him, and maybe we can get a good run in with a video for y'all so we can compare the 72 volt Freedom to the Sur-ron and see what kind of acceleration, if we could even keep up with him or not. And I'd be curious. I think it's going to be really close if I don't end up. I know I got the more top speed than he does for sure, but I'd like to see just if I could keep up with him up till 40 and get that on film for everybody, because I think that'd be a cool little race to do. I don't know if I told y'all about the range test I did a while back. I was able to get 97 miles using both batteries on one trip over the course of 2 days. I couldn't ride 97 miles in one day. It was just a little too much. I ended up just doing 71 one day and did the rest on day 2. And almost able to get 100 miles, and that was in level 2. Level 2 does 22 miles an hour. So I was trying to hold a constant 20 to 22 miles an hour the whole trip for 90 miles, which was, I thought, was pretty good. A lot of walkers out here, a couple dogs too today. Hello. Anybody ever have dogs chase them on your e-bikes? I had one chase me the other day, but I wasn't on this one. I was on my Hemingway and it almost caught me. He was on me pretty good, but I managed to outrun the dog with me pedaling, of course, because that bike only tops out at like 30. And that dog was looking at my heels. Almost got me. give a shout out to my subscribers and tell y'all thank you and for being patient with me, not doing any videos lately. Just hadn't had time to get out and ride, but I'm back at it now. The weather's going to be getting good, and I got a couple things in the works for the channel. I don't know if y'all watch Citizen Cycle, but he came out with a front-wheel drive kit that I recently purchased for my Hemingway, and we're going to be doing a full review on that, seeing what kind of 0 to 30 times, 0 to 20 times we get on it with the dragging. And after we get done with it on a Hemingway, we're going to throw it on this bike and see what we're going to get, what a difference it's going to make on this bike. And we're going to do 0 to 30, 40. And I don't know if that kit will pull past much 40 miles an hour, but we'll see. Really nice day today for a ride. I always like to ride this golf course in the evening time. They don't have too many people playing golf on it. Kind of like to ride this path, just messing around like a little track or something. Was going to do a direct drive motor on the front of the bike, but I figured Citizen had a whole kit, so why not use his kit? It's very easy to install. I already had the forks for it, so I figured we'd give it a try, see how it does. It looks like it's doing pretty good on the bikes that he'd install it on so far, so I figured we'd go ahead and put it on this one. Compare the acceleration speed. I'm sure it's going to be insane with the 72 volts. And the fact that I'll be all-wheel drive, hopefully the front motor will weigh the front end down. It won't be pulling wheelies off the line. We'll find out, but I don't think that kit's going to come out. He said sometime in May they should be shipping out. So stay tuned. In May, as soon as I get the kit, we're gonna throw it on a Hemingway first, and then after we do all the testing on that bike, we're gonna throw it on a Freedom and see what we get out of that bike. It's definitely gonna be pretty interesting to see the 0 to 30 times on this bike. It's gonna be insane. I can't wait to see what it's gonna do. It's definitely gonna be a fun ride. It being all-wheel drive, having all that takeoff power. Maybe I can find that kid with the Sur-ron and we can do a before and a after I install the front wheel kit on the bike and get that video and see the difference. That'd be pretty cool too. Wanted to say too, anytime anybody ever wants to get together for a little group ride or something, man, y'all hit me up. I'm not opposed to traveling not too far. I mean, I'm in southern Louisiana. I'd love to meet up with some fellow subscribers or anybody doing a local group ride somewhere. I'm always riding by myself, and I'd love to get a ride with some cool people, you know, do something a little different for a change. Try not to mess these golfers up. How y'all doing? Hello. Feels like riding a roller coaster, all these little bitty hills and the sharp turns. Sure is a lot of fun. Definitely feel that new back tire gripping around these turns. Feels pretty good. Let's see if we can go up this steep hill. Shouldn't be a problem. Not at all. I'll step off the bike and show y'all these tires real quick. I mean, these things are crazy. I don't know how well y'all can see, but this tread on this tire is way, way bigger than what comes stock on the front. I mean, the front tires, not even close in comparison to what's on the back. Can't wait to get that other all-scape tire on there on the front. The rod's gonna be so much quieter. But yeah, if y'all like my content, please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more videos soon now. The weather's starting to get right and we got power back. Definitely more videos to come with the new front motor kit installed on both bikes. We'll be doing all kind of hill climbing tests too as well. Seeing how it handle some of these steeper hills. Hello. But alright guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Please like and subscribe. More videos to come. Thanks for tuning in.